Today we have another delivery, and this time it comes courtesy of eBay. Did eBay have... I feel like eBay had a jingle, right? I think that was more meant to be like Sega. Anyway, we got a box. It's from eBay. It's got 2 pops in it. Let's check it out. Cue intro. Go! Go! Now, as I'm sure you're all more than aware from my other videos, I buy lots and lots of pops from eBay. As a result, I tend to forget what I've ordered, and unsurprisingly enough, I can't really remember what this is going to be. I think it's going to be Marvel. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Marvel based. Without further ado, let's see what's in the box. Now, I have misplaced my knife yet again. I really need to clean my studio space. It's a good job you guys don't see this side of it, at least, because it is messy as shit. But I have misplaced my knife, so we're going to use a pen to open the box. It actually works better than my blunt knife that normally takes me a lot longer to get into boxes. Okay, and what do we have? Oh, we're upside down and we're a bit low off screen. Let's throw away this bubble wrap. Oh, it is. It's 2 more. Oh, nice. They're both from... Oh, there's my address. Hello. They're both from the same film. So we'll start off with number 1. And that's disappointingly too low. Because you guys want to see the bottom, right? You want to see this. Well, you know it's Spidey, but you want to see the bottom, right? Balls. So we have Spider-Man in the hero suit, which is number 6. It's not number 6. It's number 468 or 468. Ooh, it's going to be one of those videos, guys. But we have him in the hero suit rocking... It's a mobile phone as far as I'm... Yeah, it is a mobile phone that he's holding. Now, I can't really remember why he's holding the mobile phone in Far Away From Home. I'm sure any of you guys that have watched it a lot more than me will be able to tell me why. Does he even sit somewhere and hold a phone? Honestly, I don't remember. It's been quite some time since I've watched Far From Home. As a matter of fact, I've seen it. I saw it at the cinema when it came out, and I've not watched it since. That doesn't mean it's a bad film. I actually really quite enjoyed it. But I don't recall the scene with the mobile phone. And I'm sure, as I say, that it's going to be something majorly critical that you guys in the comments are going to slate me for. But there he is with his phone. To me, it looks like a bit of a brick. Is it a Nokia, which the battery will last for 1,000 years? Hopefully, right? Maybe he's playing some Snake. Also, given the peace sign, or is it V for victory? I think it's peace. Anyway, here he is. And he is in pretty good nick. Considering it came from eBay. I don't know if any of you guys are eBay shoppers like me, but I do tend to find that most of my eBay stuff has a little snag or two, especially considering, let's not pull the other pop out of the box yet, but the actual box itself is quite a lot of empty space, and that is it for packaging. That they've not really bothered to put too much packaging on it. There is a tiny kind of little crease on the corner, but it doesn't really matter to me. The way that I kind of store mine, I tend to stack them. It's not the end of the world. He's actually pretty cool. Yeah, we'll get him out of the box in a wee minute. We'll do the other pop, then we'll get him out of the box. This is the complete set. Here's the side. Here's the boring crap that no one cares about in the bottom. Now, as I mentioned, the other one is from the same set. And actually, looking at it, I would quite like most of these. I saw a few people recently opening the Happy Hogans. I think it was a mystery box, remember rightly, from someone, and they had customized Happy Hogans with the big kind of check that you won something from. I can't remember who that was, but yeah, I was quite like the whole set. Other pop that we've got, I've kind of moved the box off screen because it was taking up too much space, is, and this is the one that really drew me into purchasing this 2-pack, is the Walmart exclusive Glow in the Dark Mysterio. And I just think that this pop is sick. The detail on his chest plate, even down all the way down to, I'm going to call them shin guards. I don't really know what you call them from an armour perspective. To me, they're shin guards that I probably would have wore playing football back in the day. But all the details on them I just think look really, really cool. As far as I've seen, the glow is the kind of symbols in his hands. I think they look like Illuminati triangles with the all-seeing eye on it. And again, this shows that maybe I've not paid quite enough attention the while ago when I watched Far From Home. I don't really remember all these symbols or what the crack is with them in the film either. I should probably watch this. I need to watch this film again. But yeah, I just think this pop looks absolutely brilliant. The bobble on it's great. The cloud is smoke, which kind of resembles a bit of a brain, but the kind of cloud in the helmet, I just think it looks fantastic. I got to get this out of the box. But I say this was the pop out of the two that really drew me into purchasing the two of these together. I say, don't get me wrong, I like my Spidey, but this one is cool, especially because it is the glow in the dark version. I've seen the standard version of this in like local supermarkets and stuff like that. I actually think I've seen it in a few of the like, not discount bins, but like the cheaper kind of range of pops. Anyway, I've actually just noticed, and this is what kind of distracted me, there's a bit of a mark on the box, which is realistically probably the knock-on effect of it bouncing around in it. But again, I just think he looks absolutely awesome. Let's get the two of them out. We'll start with Spidey, and woof to you too, Sadie. We'll start. Anyway. Again? What the tits? It's gonna be one of those videos, guys. Do we bring the dog in? She's not even barking at me. She's barking at people that are walking on the other side of the hedge from our garden. You guys haven't come to listen to me talk about my dog barking. Anyway, if she gets too distracting, we will bring her in. She doesn't want to be with us. But let's start with Spidey. And he's quite a toty wee pop. He's a wee boy. Because he's... I'm gonna have to get the dog, guys. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Let's see if she'll come in. What was that all about? Hey? Hey. Oh, you smell of mud. You smell of mud. I'm gonna pop her down. And let's look at these two other pops. Realistically, I'm gonna put her down. She's gonna try and climb back up. But we'll put her down. Down you go, darling. No! You stay down there. And then my wife asks why the dog likes to jump up. So yeah, the Spidey pop is a little bit smaller. He's a smaller kind of crouched pop, which I kind of like. It's a wee bit different. It's not as mighty as some of the chunky bad boys that we've had. If you watched... Hello. If you watched... Hello. If you watched the Mike Cthulhu video, I talked about how he was a big, beefy, girthy boy. Spider-Man's a little bit of a scrawny pecker in that sense. Size doesn't always matter though, right? Spidey in the classic red and blue suit. There's not that much detail to it, and to be honest, the paint job isn't even that great. Mobile phone looks kind of cool. It's actually got a grey screen. I don't know why, but I think I kind of hoped that there'd be some more detail on it. Other than, yeah, it's a camera phone because it's got the little indent where the lens would be on the camera. Whenever I think of Spider-Man or any of the kind of films, or actually even the cartoons, I always think of him like sitting on the ledge of a building, and obviously that is that kind of, let's say, classic kind of pose. Anyway, let's get out Mysterio, because as I say, this is the one that drew us in. And I want to see if the base has a glow to it as well. I don't think it does. No, it definitely doesn't. It's more just the nice kind of... Oh, wow. There's some detail on this one. But this guy is big. And yeah, he's on his kind of floaty cloud. But even if you look at the kind of height comparison, it's them roughly foot to foot, there's quite a difference. Which, as I say, I quite like that about the Spider-Man one, because he is a wee bit smaller in that sense. But this Mysterio pop just looks brilliant. The cloak, actually, even before we start looking at the front, the cloak has... that kind of movement as though he's rising, and obviously if you look at his feet, you can kind of see he's starting to kind of float or levitate, which the cloak kind of billowing up, I just think looks absolutely brilliant. There's a nice kind of little bit of detail down on the base of the cloak as well. If we try and stop it focusing on my face and I get my fat fingers off it, there we go. nice. It looks like little gems, little kind of crystals on the back. Obviously they're not shiny, but they do have that kind of gold edge to them. The paint job on them isn't actually that great, but if you look at his armor, the kind of detail on it, I just think this looks brilliant. Now, I probably aren't going to be able to get this to glow in the kind of office space. Realistically, it is bright as shit. But these are the elements, as far as I'm aware, that glow, and I just think he looks awesome. Stop bashing me with your balls. That actually sounds way worse than it should. My dog is a girl. She has no balls. Anyway, so we have the two from Far From Home, from Spidey. We have the hero and we have the villain. Which one do you guys prefer? I certainly know that Mysterio wins for me. I actually find with a lot of, I don't know if any of you guys are the same, but I find with a lot of like the superhero films, don't get me wrong, I like the hero, but some of them have some seriously cool baddies, right? Some like pretty cool characters that I would like more of. I would almost watch a series just on the kind of villain aspect. I don't know, maybe there's a graphic novel on it, maybe there is a series that has just totally passed me by, but I would just love more baddies. Let me know which pop you guys like best out of the two. Do you have either of them? Do you have the glow in the dark one? Do you have the normal one? I think the normal one might be a bit more pinky inside. Maybe I should pick up the normal one too. On that bobbly note, if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment in the box below, and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys for another unboxing soon. Have an awesome week. Catch you later.